Watermelon versus Pumpkin.
Welcome to the Just Bake channel. This is the channel where we
do things and say stuff.
Just bake, baby.
This is the Squadcast podcast part of our segment. We dive into documentaries and we do things. We talk about them.
Pay attention.
All right, we've been on this Vice wave. Vice!
Shout out to Vice.
And I grabbed this one just off the Mirror title. What's the newer one that dropped? Niggas?
I'll tell you, too, I almost protested immediately. I was like, what you trying to do, man? Because back in the day when you asked, hey, man, what gets to you? And I was like, the only thing that gets to me is fucking pets. And then you dropped this shit. I was like,
well, because it was interesting.
this motherfucker taking shots?
You thought he was throwing shots?
This man taking shots at me?
This was
I
like,
known you 15 years, you going to take shots?
Wait this long to take shots?
Nah, man. It wasn't a cruelty to animals. It was a market. I didn't know like niggas stealing dogs. That was interesting. Like, yo, there's a market that they out there they thieving dogs, bro. So I was like, I gotta see what this is about. That's kind of what pulled me in. So this documentary on Vice is about stealing dogs.
And I'm going to start a new rap group called NSD because what you just said sounded hilarious. NSD. They stealing dogs.
Niggas stealing dogs, man.
Stealing dogs.
That's the name of the underground movement. They said, yo, niggas stealing dogs. They get them from home. So this whole thing, it was in the UK. So this is across the pond for us, where this is a market out there. You know, so it was like, oh, wow, I didn't know.
It's big business. It's big business, bruv.
But my question after seeing this too is like, is it big business here?
No, bruv. We're the ones that are buying it, bruv.
Exactly. I think I would say
We're
yes.
the buyers.
To a certain point. Like, I'm sure if it's making that type of money, because that's what it seemed to be, is everyone is motivated by money and trying to block out the bullshit part. Because even like when they interviewed the one guy who had to stop the interview because he stole this certain dog and couldn't fucking sell it because he loved the dog so much. And then the girl's asking him like, don't you see?
Right.
I feel like there's so many moments like that in my life where like that moment happens and I'm like, don't you see that this is a
and it's the best thing she did is the approach I've been trying to do lately. When you're trying to get a point across somebody, you play stupid and ask questions.
Yep.
She's like, oh, well, you know, she did the stupid face and, well, don't you think that maybe the owners, you know, ask a question stupidly. Yeah. So then it's not an aggressive, and then he's gonna be like, you see what he did? He got frustrated.
Yeah. You gotta let them to the water and they drink. Like you can take them to the edge of the water, but let them take those couple steps to the water. Man. Put your fucking head in the pot.
Right there. You thirsty? You thirsty? So yeah, this is about these guys are all masked up. The underground dog thievery market, you know, they're getting these dogs that I guess it's a market out there. People are having a hard time finding dogs.
Well, with COVID and the whole pandemic, everybody said, "Hey, I'm home," because all right, literally the reason why I don't own a dog right now is because I work 10 hours a day. It's unfair to a fucking dog. You know what I'm saying? Even if I had 2 dogs to keep each other company, it's unfair for me to leave them home all day.
Hold that piss in there for 10 hours.
Then I get home, I can spend 4 hours with them, then I got to go to bed. It wouldn't work for me, but literally that's the only reason I don't have a dog. So in the pandemic, if I had a work from home job, I would have gotten a dog.
It's the one of the most responsible fucking people around, this guy.
And
now that's responsibility.
Yeah, and
because I know you motherfuckers are out there. And you're out there. You work are at home. You got a fucking pet, and the fucking pet is lonely. You motherfuckers.
The fucking pet is lonely. You heard it.
Get your shit together.
But yeah,
so everybody during the pandemic,
great thinking.
Hey man, I'll even like my brother got a new dog during the pandemic. He had one. He got a. And if by chance you hear the dog, I'm watching my mom's dog right now, and she wants to be on cam.
Daisy. It's okay. She knows.
You motherfucker.
She knows we talking about her people being taken.
Yeah.
She wants to get in.
Knows
she
what
wants
it is.
in. Look at her.
Come here, Daisy. You can come here. Under here. But yeah, during the pandemic, many people got new dogs because they were gonna be home. So I want a buddy and all that other stuff. If I worked from home and by chance I had a remote job, I definitely would have gotten a dog.
You know what's crazy? What happened? Because I got cat people. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple people I know that they
He's the dog lover, but he has to deal with cats.
Oh no, I love cats. I'm a cat. I grew up with cats. I grew up with cats. I love cats. There's nothing wrong with a cat to me. But you know. We tend to feed some of the strays sometimes. If they chummy, there's a lot of strays. You can't get them all. You know what I mean? We don't feed them all, but sometimes some gravitate to us and they come real homies, so we take care of them. You know what I'm saying? But talking to my cat lady, because I just, shout out to my cat that just got a new home, Matumbo. I gave him that name because all he did was block you where you walked. I was like, this nigga's blocking everybody. So Mutombo was his name, but what it was actually, I think he had a neurological problem where he kept rubbing and there was something wrong with him. But anyways, we got cat people, you know, so we found this man at home. Shout out to him. Right. And shout out to her, my girl Stacy. So she was telling me the surge from the pandemic of cats in the streets, strays. Yeah. Because people were home. Yeah. Getting them because they were home. And next thing you know, now it's like, now you got irresponsible like pet owners, and then maybe it was too much for them and they just let the cat out. Now they're just kicking fucking cats out into the street, and you got more strays everywhere for people that thought they was a good idea to have a cat. Oh no, now they're going back to work, and it's like
more than one. Or more, you know what I mean? Or,
right, and I gotta get rid of it. Going back to work. So
like, listen, people, there's nothing wrong with having animals, man. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you know that if you're having trouble with one motherfucking animal, it's probably not a good idea to get two.
Yeah, right. Or any more than that. Any more than one is
like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, I think some people just don't even hold on to the fact that you're just not a good pet owner.
And some people don't hold on to the fact that this isn't a 2-week thing. It's like you have this thing until it passes away.
To the entirety of its life.
Exactly. Yeah, this is a life. But those are the things, too, where I think we saw in this documentary, there are certain people who are not connected to animals. Right. And then there are certain people who are connected to animals. Like the first cats that she interviewed when it was just like, but what I do like is that everybody was motivated by money, at least, to where it wasn't like you didn't have people like trying to abuse anyone. Dogs. Yeah, like you didn't have many people like, fuck it, I don't think of that thing as a living thing. At least people were like, I'm doing this for the money, and you know what? If this wasn't getting as much money as it was, and when the pandemic is over, like she asked that question, they're like, yeah, I'm moving on to the next thing.
Right. Yeah, and it's funny you say that because if you think about it, it was like, no, they weren't saying fuck dogs, they were saying fuck people.
Exactly.
They're stealing from people and giving their dogs to somebody else. They don't give a fuck how that person feels. This dog's gonna be somewhere it's gonna take care of anyways. You know what I mean? So they're doing right by the dog in the wrong way. And
it just so happens where, you know, sometimes acquiring these dogs take, you know, drastic measures.
He was just
hopping over 3 fences at least.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the one guy, when he was showing the path, and he said they came through here, they fucking unplugged his cameras. Yeah. I mean, they was on that shit to get his dog.
Actually, like strong arming these animals.
Yeah. And he had property. This guy had like farm property, so there's like area to cover that they're coming into. You know?
I think the old lady sold it a little bit.
You think the old lady did?
Yeah, I mean,
there was a lady in the street.
There was some genuinity in it.
Yeah.
But I think the more and more that the cameras were rolling, she was selling a little bit. That's just me.
Think so.
That's just me.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Oh, when she was crying? Yeah. But no, I can't say that because there are people that are very...
Right.
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know, that's people that don't like, I never had kids, never want kids, I don't want them, but it's like, yo, it's like, and that becomes their kid. So that same attachment that somebody would have to a kid, these people have it. So to them, it's like, you just stole my kid. Right. You know what I mean? So she's going to break down that way, and it's like...
Well, to me, you know what I mean? I was never once... me personally, I'm not...
You're not as big as a pet person.
Well, the thing is, I mean, look, yes, the animal has its own way of thinking. You know, it's personal. Its own way. Yes, but I'm not those type of animal owners where I'm gonna let my animal just run my life.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? Because you got those individuals out there that the dog takes them out for a walk when it's supposed to be the other way around.
Yep.
Right. I mean, you got to remember, too, because dogs, you know, it's pack mentality, and it's like you kind of have to show that dominance in it because your dog will run all over you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, not in an aggressive, mean way, but it's like you kind of, you know, stick consistent with your nose, and you know what I mean? Right. And
you're the master. You're named, entitled the master for a reason.
I don't like master.
Yeah.
Owner's good.
Owner's good. But you know what I wanted
this? Like, I know, but I don't want to. But you know, kneel to me. That when you say master's like, obey me, kneel to me. It's like, nah, man. Listen, I love you. I'm gonna give you unconditional love. Right. You got my back. I got yours. Come on, let's roll out. You know what I mean? That's the kind of relationship you have with a dog because a dog is loyal at all times.
Yeah, it's a companion.
Like it's like your whole fucking family hates you, but guess who's happy to see your ass when you come home, nigga?
Dog. Absolutely.
Like this bitch hates me. She's cheating on me. The fucking kids can't stand me. I'm not giving them money.
But who's there licking you, wagging his tail?
This fucking Scooter. Like, yeah, nigga. Hey, I've been waiting for you.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's one of those quotes online where they've said the only thing that loves you, you know, more than it loves itself is a dog. Like, because people are fucking abusive to dogs, and that dog will still come over you to you with your head down and fucking, but please love me, just please love me.
Don't be bad.
What I wanted this, what I was hoping the turn that this documentary would have taken was, I thought maybe like they were stealing from puppy mills and shit and bad people and stuff, but it was like, no, we took our dog for a walk in the park and then fucking they over here and they fucking took it on us. That
Especially
shit
they're aiming for those more expensive dogs, but some of the dogs didn't look like they were high price. I mean, there was some pits in there. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the prices of all dogs skyrocketed because even I remember when my brother was looking to get a dog, it took them a while to find one because, like I said, during the pandemic, everybody just was like, "Oh, I can get a dog now. I'm getting a dog now." And I'm sure as the pandemic ends, there'll be a lot in the fucking
more in the pounds.
Yeah.
And like I said, the strays, the cats already got the raw business because it's easier for the cat to just get kicked out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's easier for people to let their cat just be a stray. As more of a dog. Dog, you get that in more of the rundown neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? You don't get too many strays in like up. You know what I mean?
Well,
no.
Well, I was surprised was how like just brave and just brolic these dudes are, just taking people's shit.
Yeah,
it was a thief. A thief is a thief.
You know what I mean? But like the owner's here, the dog's loose over here, and then these motherfuckers are just taking the dogs.
He's not gonna scream out if it's a dog that's friendly enough. They test them out to see if they're friendly enough. Oh, he's friendly enough. Oh, we got this.
Well, and even in like when they were doing the interview in the middle of the fucking woods in the dog park. Big ass goofy golden shepherd walks by with a leash on and all that, but just ahead of its thing. And they say, "Yep, we could have gotten that one right there." So of course, none of it is right. Like die slow if you do this shit, but you see how easy it is at a certain point. You know.
Yep. And as I'm getting licked by a dog right now, I mean they're lovely pets, man. And it's just fucked up. It's fucked up when it's just the fact of something taken from you. Listen, man, if I come outside and my garden hose is gone, I'm gonna be pretty fucking pissed. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck stole my garden hose?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then it becomes even more because now this is like I said, people take on their pets like their family. You know what I'm saying? Like
absolutely,
it's like that at my house. Like my lady, I got 2 cats, and you know those are like her kids. You know what I mean? And I respect that game because you're taking care of them like that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Cookie and Ghost. You know what I'm saying?
Cookie, Dr. Flock. Yeah. Cookies and Ghost.
Like those are my cousins, man, and I'm talking about those are 2 pit bulls, but they're my cousins. You know what I'm saying?
You go over there one day and it's like, yo,
right,
your cousin, why you crying? So they stole Ghost, nigga. Like,
you're gonna be on the hunt.
You're gonna be like, yo,
fuck that shit.
They took my nigga Ghost, man, yo.
Like that one couple that they were talking about that stole their dog back.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to them.
And then when they had the video feed, they said, oh, we got you back from them fuckers, you know?
Yeah. Those pieces of shit.
Because these they look like 2 like punk rocker type, and the woman was saying she took her dog out for the last pee of the night into the park across the street, and the dog ran, and she said she heard maybe a little like come here, like that type of thing, and next thing, oh man, I think I'm not saying the N-word. I think they said they nicked her, like that stole, but then. And it was crazy too to see now all the people that are coming together on Facebook groups and things like that, where they are pet detectives. Of course, I thought of Ace Ventura.
I thought that was great. Me too.
Yeah,
like,
that was dope. That was
Ace?
dope. That was dope.
I got pet dicks in this bitch.
But now
that was a bar. That might have been a bar I just gave y'all. But listen,
that was dope.
But now the pet detectives out there, and for these people to tell their story about how somebody, I think this might be the dog. I saw it without it, and just for having people that hold the dogs and just quickly let them out to the bathroom and come back in, and they spotted their dog, and they said that their dog immediately, fuck going to the bathroom, pew, I'm going to mom.
Right, my people. Yeah, that's the thing too, man. It's like,
and for all you guys that think that these dogs or these creatures aren't intelligent, they are, man.
Oh man, they know who mom and dad are.
They know, believe me, they know.
You don't think that the fucking dog's sitting there sad as fuck that you took him? Like, yo,
exactly.
He knows routine, he knows his owners. He's not with them.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
My dad always told me a story on his dog Lassie. One day, you know what I mean? Like they went far.
The fact that your dad had a dog named Lassie is
that's classic. That is classic.
It's a great thing.
And right, so it was a German Shepherd, right? So he was like, all right, we're gonna take the train. Boom, boom, boom. He left the dog at the park, right? Went home. When he gets home, the dog beat him home.
Yeah.
Shepherds are sharp, man.
The dog beat him home and was waiting at the front, waiting for him at the door.
Yo, I had my uncle.
He ain't going down like that, cuz.
You know what I mean? And he was just amazed how, like, wow. Yeah. But he also had it trained too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But still, man, like
my uncle had a shepherd, man, that was like that. Where it was like, My mother was telling me the stories like, no, your Uncle Harold, like his shepherd would come to the house looking for him.
Yeah.
He would come there and she'd go, Harold's not here, Kane, Harold's not here. And he'd just sit there at the door for a little bit.
Yep.
And then he seen that his owner wasn't there, and the nigga bounced and took the fuck off.
You ever see those YouTube videos of like there's certain dogs that will take the bus?
Yeah.
Like these dogs will hop on the fucking city bus. They know where they're going. They'll get dropped off, like play in the park. Come like man, these things are smart. Like we were seeing on the YouTube videos. Now people are training the dogs to hit the button.
Yeah,
I
want to talk.
Mom,
yeah,
mom, I want a treat. Yeah,
outside park.
Not
you know what I'm saying?
to communicate and literally fucking tell you the exact emotion that they're feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
So
man.
once you train it to know what those buttons mean, they're gonna let you know when they want it. Hey, bing bing, this one I want. The park.
Hey, you know what I mean?
So yeah. No, it's all right. You keep talking. We're talking dogs.
Yeah. So those type of dogs where they're all frantic and always jumpy and always those are the type of dogs that are always fucking separated and isolated. You know what I mean? Those are the ones where you get the dog attacks where they're attacking people out of the ordinary for no fucking reason.
Yep.
Because the fucking owner.
Such a great way to put it. Tagging people.
Yeah, because the fucking owner wasn't smart enough to fucking let it be around and be sociable.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can't. Don't touch my dog.
Yep.
Right.
What the fuck you telling the dog? The dog you thinks is too important
That's the
now.
thing with like pit bulls, man. It's like they're naturally bred that way, where they have that aggressive streak in them. You know what I mean? They're just naturally strong, powerful dogs. You know what I'm saying? It's
right.
kind of
It's most intimidating, if anything, man.
Right, but you know, you show them that love, man. They'll dial
Bro,
it back. They'll dial it back. Like, I could hurt shit, but I ain't going to. Like,
bro, my experience, pit bulls are the most family oriented, like protective fucking dog, and also, you know, you got your
well,
ones.
a lot of them are, you know, you got to stay on them too because they're some of them are hard headed. So
yeah,
kinda,
you got your hard headed
like,
ones. Absolutely,
you gotta kind of like that's just more you staying on top
right,
of your
but
consistency of being
and just in a total, just in overall speaking, like pit bulls are the shit, bro.
Yeah, pit bulls were used for babysitting a lot when they were young. Like before they got the horrible, you know, moniker put on them. But yeah, there's so many videos online of pit bulls they put their face on a baby and they know to protect them.
Yes.
When a woman's pregnant, like a pit bull and plenty of other dogs too, will they know already.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And they'll
get back, nigga.
Yes.
exactly. They're protective.
You know what's crazy about like back to the documentary is the I know they have it out here, but I don't know if it's as big as that with the whole chipping. I mean, that's the thing, right?
Oh,
You
yeah,
chip your
yeah.
dog, I know it's big out here, but like these guys have the fucking the machine they had to check for the chip and fucking pop it out.
Yep.
Yep.
And then they put their own. He said now they put their own. He said now you're a European dog.
Yeah.
You know, that shit's crazy.
Yep.
That is real
now
crazy.
you belong to us, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I know they
Like-
were de-chipping and re-chipping dogs.
Like these guys,
that's crazy.
like even though it was a new outfit or a new racket,
yeah.
new bag.
They were pretty well versed. They really had their tools. They were really, you know what I mean, educated in this shit.
I
You
mean,
know
if
what
you're gonna steal dogs, you better know what you're doing. I guess.
yeah. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, you got to sell them. They got to get, they got to have a place for them. Like you said, these guys had, that whole shit was kind of fucked up with they got the zapping collars on.
Still, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that they were using to zap them niggas in the order. You know what I mean?
Well, there's a lot of those here. They got a lot of those type of dogs are here in America where they got those fucking
Invisible
zap,
fence.
Yeah, invisible fences with the zap collars. You know
well,
what I'm
they're trying to keep they trying to keep it so they don't get stolen by somebody like them.
But the thing too, though.
Well, and so they don't run away.
Right.
But the thing also, though, with the zap collars, I don't like is because you get an asshole owner. You know what I mean?
They turn that shit all the way up.
Right. You know what I mean? And then boom. And now you're zapping your fucking dog for any little fucking thing.
Yep. But then, like you were saying, it's a dangerous thing because I'll tell you like this. My car gets stolen. Yeah, that sucks. My dog gets stolen. Like, it's on until it's done. I'm sorry, but like, I'm out all night. Like,
it's a different violation.
I need closure,
You're
damn
fucking
it.
staring at every dog that you think looks like him.
And closure is your eyes closing because I put an X in your fucking head.
That's
like, it's
it.
not a...
Absolutely.
Right.
Like, yo, your car gets stolen. Yeah, you want that shit back. But, yo, your dog, no.
It's a living living thing
It's
here.
that-
And I believe it was Tupac that said, my fofo. Like, imagine, bro,
Right.
it's like taking somebody's kid in certain situations. It's just
Absolutely.
too much.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Like just imagine you're a little kid. You growing up with, you know what I mean? All you know is this dog in your life. You don't know, you know what I mean? That's all you know. Is this, you know what I mean? It's my family and my dog.
Yeah.
Listen,
man.
That's all I came into this with.
I
You know
had
what I'm
a
saying?
cat that fucking lived to be about 22 years old almost.
Gray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
Gray,
that cat from when I was 5 years old, man. He
One of the
died
coolest
when I was
cats
in my
around.
early 20s. So I was like, that was probably the hardest fucking thing for me to do is to go bury him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I went there for his
I can hear it in
last.
your voice. It still hurts.
Yeah, listen, hell yeah, man, listen. I went there to fucking pet him for his last. He waited for your boy. And then it was like, yo, now we got to bury him. I was like, yo, I need help. I was like, I can't even just grab him. I could grab a dead cat. It's nothing. You know what I mean, I'm not
I
saying
can't
like
grab
I'm heartless.
this dead cat.
I mean, it was different.
yeah.
'Cause that
Right.
was it was just the closeness of it.
Right.
It's his family right,
Right.
here. Like, I can't do it to my brother or my fucking sister.
Yep.
That's going to be hard for me to do with my cat. This nigga's my brother. I was 5 when he was little.
Yep.
Like, we was little
Yeah, I
together.
grew up
Yeah, yeah.
together.
Now
Yeah.
I'm in my 20s. This nigga's still kicking it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Cats don't usually live that long.
No,
They
it's
don't.
that
You're absolutely
pillar
right.
that's been there the entire time. So once that's removed, it's like you don't know how to live for a minute right there, you know? Like I remember when my first dog passed away, Max, like I
Max
buried
is a
him
nigga.
in my fucking Hulkamania sheets. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Right.
was like
A
I'll give you the
ceremony,
stuff
yeah.
that I really, cared about, man.
Right.
You take this with you.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
Like it was serious stuff.
No, that's
Nah,
real,
man,
man.
dogs, man, animals, period, man. You know what I mean? Like, they deserve their respect. You know, they deserve their great,
You know who
great
needs more
things.
respect that don't get it? The fish.
Yeah,
Them niggas is so expendable. Niggas. Only time somebody cries over his fish is because they paid a lot of money for it.
Right.
That's just fun. I bought that fish for $50 fucking, bro. Now he's dead in a week. You know, it's like
right.
he was sick, or maybe you didn't take care of him good enough, nigga.
You know what I like too? That there did seem to be some type of progression with how they were talking about when she talked to, it seemed like a politician lady, where they're talking about taking this stuff more seriously and making a certain unit for it. And I like what the other guy was saying
She was
about
part of the police out there.
Yeah,
so.
one spot, and he's had. I forgot what it was at in Buckingham Place or some shit.
I like what the other guy was saying about also capping the prices of, man, if you just made this shit this amount, then everything would be, if you can't upcharge, because same thing's happening with lumber right now. Like a fucking 2x4 is like $14. We're like, what the fuck? But they know it's supply and demand, and we can just like, why does the oil price go up every fucking summer? The oil doesn't become less scarce.
Right.
It's just
It's just somebody's controlling the market.
So supply and demand. Everybody wants a dog right now. Oh shit! I have 10 people willing to buy the dog. Then now the price is $1,000.
How bad you niggas
How
want
much
it?
exactly? Now tell me what's your offer? It's almost like an auction
That's why
style.
the sneaker prices like that. When you go into StockX, the aftermarket for sneakers is like, as soon as they go dead stock, which means they're no longer, you can get them. They're dead stock. They're not making them anymore. What's out there is out there. That's it. No more dead stock. You can't get them in
That shoe
stores.
automatically shoots
As soon as it hit dead stock, you go get a pair of the sneakers that were $200. Now they're like almost $1,000.
Yeah.
$1,500. People are buying them.
Yep.
It's just availability and saying you corner the market by saying you can't. You keep telling somebody you can't get it nowhere else.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, bro.
That's it.
When I saw the heading, I thought you was trying to be funny.
You thought I was trying to be funny? Nah, man.
yeah.
I just want to see how serious it was. I wanted to see if it was being funny or not.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, niggas, is a market for people stealing dogs?
Yep.
Like,
Right.
I didn't know
I
people.
never
I didn't
knew
know
that.
I
Yeah,
mean,
never. Not
anytime I've ever
yeah.
heard of somebody stealing dog, I thought it was usually only for their personal gain. They stole dog because they wanted a dog.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
I didn't
right.
think it was like, yo,
To
we
make
just go
money,
around
like
stealing
it's
dogs.
a racket in this
Right,
shit.
we go
yeah.
around stealing dogs all the time and just selling to people. Maybe I could see that with like a more expensive dog.
Yeah.
You know, Pomeranians and shit. Like those dogs are.
Oh, and how they were saying also,
$2,000 a dog. You know?
where like they were saying also, like, let's say like the interviewer, the journalist was like, all right, what if you want like a Frenchie? Is it coming? They're like, nah, it's not coming from that. It's not. You think you're gonna get a Frenchie, but it's coming out of fucking Bosnia. Romania or some shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're like, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, man, this the whole shit is fucked.
Mm-hmm.
You know
like
what
I said, I thought it was gonna be some anti-hero shit, maybe
Yeah.
about like we're saving puppies, but
Right.
no, they're just fucking grabbing them from everywhere.
Snatch and grab,
Yeah.
baby. Snatch and grab,
And
smash
the
and
heart
grab for
wasn't
those
really there,
jewel
but
thieves.
But I think
out
to go into that part of this where I think Homeboy probably got hit with something. As far as he felt something. You know, she made that nigga feel something.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
give a
she
fuck.
made him feel this big.
I don't give a fuck what he say. He gonna say, but when them cameras went off, he just felt like shit.
Yeah, he cried in the car. You know what I'm saying? He fucking cried in the car. Yeah.
Because I mean, if
He punched his pillow. You know what I'm saying?
if you're gonna go far enough to admit it on a live interview and say, well, you know, this is a profession I'm not proud of doing.
Yeah.
Well, he fucked up.
listen, all that.
He leaked out that love he had for that dog that he had for 3 years. That's where he fucked up because he was like, yeah, I just, I can't find it in my heart to get rid of him. She's like, oh, so you understand the concept of loving your dog unconditionally.
And he's like,
you would know what to do if anything
because he wanted to say no, but it's different, but then he couldn't say it's different because it's not different.
So
you
then
asshole.
he changed. He go, all right, so this is what we're gonna do here. That's
right.
Go for my final statement. Because you boxed the nigga in.
Fucking dick.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna say, all right, I don't feel too bad, nigga. You secretly do.
Listen, since you won, I'm gonna cut this off and go
home. Right. Since you just made me realize the shit I'm doing is so fucked up.
Yep.
Send in the blonde. She'll get the job done.
No, man, and she was that is always one thing because we've watched a couple of videos from overseas like that with the weed one that we watched as well, where I'm like, I'd love to have a documentary about how they get in contact with these people and how they agree to even be interviewed in the first place.
Yes, sir.
I think those are interesting.
It's like I'm looking for, it's like, do you put a post out there?
Well, I guess, I guess, they lead off with, hi, this is for Vice and this, that, and the third.
Yeah, but no, he's talking about where to find them at. Are you putting a forum out? Like, hey, you guys into some illegal activity? Come on down.
But even like you're saying, to the initial contact, and like she's going to these places, like especially that one dude that had the dogs there with this guy's been here for 3 years. What's stopping her from walking out and being like, "Hey, police, right there"?
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's weird,
some weird legal shit.
Or are they just dumb criminals that are like, well, I trust you for no fucking reason because, same shit about the people that, man, I saw the story recently, boyfriend, girlfriend, they killed the girlfriend's father and like bragged about it online where you're like, what do you think's going to happen now?
There's something with those.
You're just going to get 100 likes?
I think there's like a certain thing with, if I'm not, don't quote me on it, but I think there's something with documentaries and shit like that when they do that, they sign some form as like, basically if they now turn to do it, it's an entrapment thing.
Doctor-patient confidentiality,
They hey, we convinced you that it was going to be okay. We're not going to dime you out. And then as soon as we do, we dime you out. That's entrapment.
Exactly.
We trapped you to give us the shit. And now, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like it won't hold up in court, I guess, It's like, no, but the nigga had 30 puppies in his back. Yeah, but you kind of trapped him.
Baited him, right.
It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
It's just that weird loophole in the law, I guess,
Yeah, but shout out to that lady.
Wait.
Right.
Go ahead, go.
Yeah, but it's one of those things.
Shout out to the lady though, you know what I mean, that was now, starting to take these incidences serious. You know what I mean? Because they're the only agency right now doing that per the documentary.
Pet detectives, yeah.
Right, no, but not the actual fucking cop that like she's fucking talking to judges and prosecutors and telling like, yo,
this needs to be addressed.
Right, we got to make this a law so these motherfuckers can stop.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Keep addressing the bullshit that y'all want to address, but this is the problem. Exactly. If there's a market and people are making money and think you're stealing, and I think when it came down to it, there she is. When it came down to it,
look what my boy just stole.
Speaking of stealing dogs,
look what my boy just stole.
You know what was fucked up too was from that
he stole her heart is what he did.
They only get 7 years, man. 7 years for kidnapping. That's what it is. Dog napping. You know what I mean?
Not even. That's what she said. That's what they said.
7 years.
Because I don't think it was.
She gave a year. She said usually the
fuck maximum, that shit, son.
Maximum
yeah.
The
most the maximum penalty is 7 years.
And that's like if you're not a habitual dog thief,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
And even
you're not gonna get banged on the first time,
Right.
Slap on the wrist, community service.
And even the cop and everybody else was saying we don't, that this is unheard of. Like people aren't even really, you know what I mean?
Right.
But now it's happening.
It's happening. Don't.
Habitual Dog Thief, the album.
That's the name of the album, huh?
Habitual Dog Thief. These niggas is on. They gonna be on it. I mean, there was 3 of them at one point, but it was like one guy doing the talking. I don't know, right? One Mostel guy doing the talking.
Yeah, they definitely seemed like a leader.
Yeah, he seemed like the leader of the pack.
But I mean, listen. I knew this shit had some type of seriousness to it because these motherfuckers were hiding their identity like they were fucking selling fucking tons of coke.
One guy, that one guy didn't want to know what the one dude, you knew he was black because he gave it away his hands. You could see around his eyes.
Yep.
That one guy that had that Jason mask on, you didn't know what the fuck he was.
Yo, he had the Jason mask and he had the fucking puffy coat, so you couldn't tell what his body type looked like. Yeah.
He really was like, yo, I have distinct features that niggas might be able to spot me. You know what I'm saying? Like through my shit. So he was like Who know what the fuck he was?
And he had a mask underneath the mask, and also painted the eyes. Also,
right?
Yeah,
so
man.
You don't even know he's black, white. You don't know nothing.
These
that one dude I knew was
motherfuckers
black.
real-
You seen his hands. You seen the color of his skin. All right, then it's a black dude.
Like these motherfuckers are really in the black market and really trying to keep their fucking identity secret.
Because
man.
now you look at the shit they got this fucking facial recognition shit.
Yeah, all over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Like, oh no, they could bag me off this video. We're not gonna do that.
Yep.
So that nigga that you could kind of see his eyes, he probably got bagged.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the one, the dog whisperer, the so-called dog whisperer. He's like, yeah, if you need a dog, whatever you want, this is my guy right here. He do whatever he does. He does whatever you need a dog. That's the guy.
That's the guy. Oh,
Yeah, Mark will take care of it.
Marco.
Like, oh shit.
But there goes that line again. It's either two lines. You know a guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a guy.
I got a guy. I got a guy that knows a guy. How about that one? But you know, at the end of the day, stop fucking stealing dogs, people.
Yeah.
People, these are their family fucking members. I mean, you guys are doing this to get money.
Bruv, what are you doing, bruv?
Bruv, they do it to get money.
Like I said, the only thing that gave me a small sliver of that, okay, there's still a human being in there, is that most of them were saying, it's for the money, and as soon as this dries up, I'm going to stop doing
Hopefully
it.
they believe.
That was my...
Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully they stick to it.
But my whole thing is like, at this point, there's no reason to lie now. You already gave backdoor access, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Might as well give it all up. Why are you going to now, like, oh, I'm going to pretend to be a nice guy? Nah, man. You already admit to stealing dogs. You're on a documentary. Nobody's thinking you're a nice guy right now. No
right. Especially,
I didn't just do it for the money.
Right.
Yeah, well, you know.
Right. Especially saying that, you know, you have no emotional attachment.
Yeah.
No nothing. You just see this as dollar signs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right.
You already came up with asshole. Right.
Yeah,
nobody else
asshole.
nobody cares
Basically,
about.
you're an asshole.
So don't stop trying to pitch yourself with compassion. It's not happening.
Yeah, man. Like that guy, like the guy that knows how he now when she made him look like a dick. Yeah, you're the epitome. You're the fucking classic guy. You're the guy.
Bulldog owner, Frenchie's dad.
Yeah, you're the guy.
Frenchie's dad.
Yo, and
you're the guy that everybody's gonna that's in the racket. That's gonna be telling everybody else you don't want to be this guy.
Yep.
You're that guy. You're that guy.
That's the comfortable feeling of comparing yours to Overdose, where the dude's probably like, well, no, but I'm not. Fill in the blank. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that shit is.
Right. Exactly.
But now here's another mind fuck. Imagine watching this documentary and seeing your fucking dog. You know
what
I'm saying? Like, because there's that gray pit.
Too,
yo.
And it's like, you know what I'm doing? I'm contacting that lady that did that
fucking
documentary. She's like, you're going to give me fucking with the binger to her head. You're going to give me fucking names and addresses. I'm not fucking around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You think it's not a game?
Yeah.
Let me see my dog up there.
Yeah.
And this bitch knows what exact location.
Yeah.
I want her.
Wait a minute. Where were you? Where were you? And matter of fact, give me that address.
Yeah, let me know where that forest is at.
Listen.
Give me imagine being the golden retriever that ran by that they're just like, yeah, we could have stolen that. Imagine if that lady watches this documentary like, holy shit, that was my dog.
My dog taken.
They almost had, yeah.
They're supposed to tell you, curb that nigga.
For real.
You know what I mean?
But that's just, but man, fuck that. Because, nah, man, fuck that. If my dog, if I don't want to have my dog on a leash because, you know, I don't want it to feel like it's fucking whatever the fucking, it's a whole fucking park out here and there's nobody.
Yeah, it should be safe.
Exactly. Let that motherfucker run around, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck are these assholes to be fucking coming around taking shit? You know what I'm saying?
Gripping pups.
Yo, bro, there's a reason why that shit is not happening here.
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers would be getting shot left and right.
Exactly.
If it was out here. I tell you that off the rip.
There goes some John Wick shit.
Yeah. Motherfuckers would be dropping left and right out here. Like, seriously. So that's why that shit ain't happening out here. You know what I mean? But motherfuckers out there, bro, let's get it together, man. Like.
Oh yeah. Hey, don't be a piece of shit. How about that?
Yeah.
You know, like there's other ways to make illegal money without touching no fucking dog.
Sell fucking drugs.
Sell some drugs instead.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like leave the fucking dogs alone.
Do what any other civilized human being does.
Yeah. Sell fucking drugs. And you know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? Be a pimp or whatever the fuck. Even though I don't condone that, but leave the fucking dogs alone.
Sell drugs, not people, not dogs.
Yeah.
How about that?
True.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, until the next time, this has been the Just Bake channel where we
do things and say
JBC,
and sometimes
baby.
we hold pups. Okay.
Daisy.
Say goodbye, Daisy.
Daisy, there
Say
she
goodbye,
is.
Daisy.
Daisy, you motherfuckers.